Thank you for tuning in, and welcome to the No Dungeons, No Dragons podcast. I am your host and dungeon master, Tim Holbrook, and with me today are my favorite idiots. Say hello, favorite idiots.
Hi, how are ya? My name is Owen Roughton. I am currently reading The Book Thief, which is kind of bad taste right now, my bad. But I am going to be playing a Rudy Giuliani clone. No, that was a bit. But, I'm going to be playing a basically Space Satan. That's about it. Sam?
I'm Sam Spencer. 497-439 027947 781571. And I'm playing Alcor Ironbeard, a Artificer who is a variant human.
Can you read the 3 numbers on the back for me?
Yeah, I got you. 882.
Perfect, thanks.
Alright, I'm Preston Shaver. 773-490-136-073 1291-62. And I'll be playing the Ringmaker, Alberich.
Alright, now that introductions are out of the way, let's get started. Welcome to the world of Alia and the No Dungeons, No Dragons podcast.
And fascist elves.
Extus. You open your eyes and you find yourself standing inside of a room. The walls and the floor are made of blackened cobblestone, almost as if they were stained with soot. And running along either side of you, you see that there are flows of lava leading down a staircase. You see that there are torches on the walls, lit and flaming a bright blue. And you hear faint piano music coming from further down the hallway. What do you do?
Is it like ominous piano music, or is someone just ragtiming this? Or
it sounds quite jolly. It sounds as if someone is sort of experimenting on the piano, as if they're just having a good time.
Oh, okay. I guess I will follow that.
You walk down the staircase in front of you and you find yourself in an even longer hallway than the one you were stood in. You continue walking until you come to a large golden sort of gate. You can hear that the piano music is coming from behind this door.
Is this something I can clearly just open, or do I have to, like, knock?
There is a large head that looks a bit too real, tacked onto about the midsection of the door with a knocker in its mouth.
I'm gonna try to knock.
You go to knock, and as you bring the knocker down on the wood of the door, it creaks open.
That doesn't seem right. I'm gonna keep going through.
You enter, and you see you are standing in what appears to be a lounge. There is a long red velvet couch with a table next to it, upon which you see several chalices filled with a bubbling sort of concoction. You see in the corner that there is a piano upon which sits a man dressed in a suit. There are horns poking out of his head, and his skin is an unnatural shade of red. He turns.
Rudy Giuliani, is that you?
He turns and eyes you up as you enter. Can I help you?
I just ended up here. Where do I go here?
You see he stands from the piano and strides over to you. You can see that the creature is tall, almost 7.5 feet. He towers over you.
Oh, so it is Rudy Giuliani.
Yes, it is. It's Rudy Giuliani in a self-insert.
Is he dripping?
He's dripping. He is.
With the blood of his enemies all over him.
Yeah. You see that the man leans over and sort of eyes you up, taking a lock of your hair between 2 long-nailed fingers. Ah, a celestial, I see.
Down on his luck.
Quite so. I had heard rumblings of something going on up top, but I hadn't ever considered that someone was following in my footsteps.
Stuff happens, things change.
Name's Zolrath. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. I'm gonna reluctantly reach out and try to shake his hand.
He snaps, and you see a small jolt of fire comes out from between his fingers. He reaches out his hand and shakes yours. It is unnaturally warm.
Are you okay?
Never better. Now you see, I'm familiar with you. In fact, I heard what you did. And I'd like to welcome you personally to the lower planes. But before introductions are fully out of the way, I have a question for you.
Yes?
How would you like a second chance?
As long as I earn it.
Earn it you will. You see, he reaches into one of the pockets on his cloak and pulls out a sort of piece of parchment. He lays it on the dining table in front of him. All you need to do, son, is sign this paper.
Is there anything that I can even read on it?
It is in
Or-
Infernal.
I can read that.
It is a contract saying that you will return to the material plane, and
You mean, not return, go.
you will go to the material plane and free Zolrath from his eternal bonds.
I'm not as powerful up there than I was even higher. What chance do I have?
You're not powerful yet, but with my help, and with a little moxie of your own, I don't think you'll have a problem. He smiles and draws out of his fingertip a quill, dotted with blood.
I'm gonna need a little something up front.
Ah, true businessman, I see. Well, I can see what I can do. He snaps, and again a jolt of fire. You see, a wall panel opens up behind him, sliding into place, and you see a rack of weapons. Take your pick.
What's there?
There are quite a few different weapons. There is a longbow that seems to twang with the whisper of demons. There is a sword flaming, and there is a glaive that screams as you look at it.
I know I'm picking that one. Sufficiently edgy.
Mm-hmm. You
Grab
grab the
that.
glaive, and it almost binds to your hand. You feel a jolt of energy go through you as it adapts to you. Are you happy with your choice?
You got yourself a deal. I'm gonna walk over and sign it.
Good kid. He snaps his finger, and all of a sudden, you are plummeting downward. Hey, thanks for tuning in and listening to the No Dungeons Nor Dragons podcast. Be sure to tune in next week when the first real episode kicks off.